What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades and all my ICP renegades. So instead of just doing our normal weekly candle close video, we are going to do that, but we're also going to be looking at some DeFi options for internet computer. Now, it is really important to be in the first stages of some of these developments of any kind of like swap or exchange or new project that's coming out, because you never know being part of those projects if they don't give out something that could be worth a lot later, or they give you bonuses, or an NFT or something of value that you can get, plus being part of some cool stuff. So we're going to go into ICP swap. All you have to do is basically switch your ICP for wrapped ICP. And then when I put mine in yesterday, it was only 10% APY or whatever. And today it's all the way up to 30%. I went back in there. And so instead of only getting 30 or 3 ICP, I'm going to get 6 for that same amount. So what is up, fake news? What's up, Meta Owl? I don't know why it wouldn't let you put a peacock, but it actually held that for my review. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that emoji on there before, so thanks for sharing that. Fake news and Dead Man Walking. What's up, Voltron? Good to see you, man. Oh yes, Justin's here, man. Thank you for showing up. We got to find a way to reward my mods like once a week or something. And we're looking for a new mod if anybody's interested, either watching live or that watches this later. So let's get right into it. Since you guys aren't asking any questions right yet, and feel free if you have any questions along the way or you're interested in knowing more, let me know and I will show you. So basically, I'm just going to go to ICP swap, and right here, I had it all brought up, but I had to clear everything out. So basically, you just allow that, and then you go in here and you go into the token pools right here. So this is going to be where you can gain annual percentage right here, or APR. I said APY, but it's APR. So yesterday this was only 10%, like I was telling you about. So what you do is you stake wrapped ICP to earn wrapped ICP, and then you can just change that for ICP. So as you see, I put in 7 ICP, and I've already earned 4 cents on it, but look at the details down here. So I staked, this is the total amount staked from everybody. And then my total rewards are going to be 6.64 ICP. It starts here and then it ends in 28 days. So I got 28 more days, and then I'll end up with 6 extra ICP on top of my 7. So I'll have like 13. And if I put more in there, I think I can top it up right here. You can top up your balance. I'm not sure what that would look like. I might actually think about doing that. And then they also have Ghost. So this is staking. I was wondering if it was staking or a liquidity pool. It looks like it's kind of both, I guess, because this is what a liquidity pool would look like, except sometimes you put wrapped ICP and then another one, like say you'd put wrapped ICP and Ghost. So, and on this one, you would get 119%. And what this is, Ghost, it's an NFT token. Like, you know how Icy Birds has their token with their game? Well, Ghost NFTs have tokens that they airdropped. And I believe they are going to be in the swap function. Right here. This is where you'll wrap your ICP. They said the swap function was live yesterday, but I don't see it here. So I don't know if my version isn't updated or what, but I asked them about it, and hopefully I'll find an answer soon. But I know this is what you can do for now. You can take your ICP and then change it for wrapped ICP. Let's see if we can't change any of this. No. Those are the only 2 for now, it looks like. ICP to wrapped ICP until swap. Yep. So this is just going to be wrapping your ICP. And then say you just put one of them in there, you will get 0.99 because it costs. So you'd want to do 0.1. If you're doing 1, I would do 1.0001 to pay that fee, and then you'll get a full one. It's just the one minute little fee there that does that. But then you would go over here to token pools, and then you would put your wrapped ICP in here. Not financial advice, and I'm not telling you to do this, but if you were, wanting to get done on this 30-day staking pool, and who knows what kind of rewards you would get, 32. Yesterday it was 10%. So it seems like they always like to really reward people for using these when they're first starting. And ICP Swap, this is like the first function of it. They have this NFT marketplace, and this is where you can find the ghost NFTs. You see the IC Ghost here, ICP Swap co-founder NFT, and you can buy these with wrapped ICP. This one's 43. They just have this NFT marketplace right here. This is ICP Swap. And then your wallet here, that shows my ICP. What I have in here, hold on. Oh, that's in my wallet. Oh, yeah, that's in this wallet. Okay, so I got 0.9 ICP left. I should trade that for wrapped ICP and throw that in there. Yeah, let's try that right now, actually. Let's go see. I'm going to wrap this. And then we really have a lot of good stuff to talk about with the price and everything. Yes, WICP is wrapped ICP, yes. And in the future, I think they're aiming to just make it compatible with ICP instead of having to use wrapped ICP. But for now, with DeFi, they're still wrapping the ICP. But I think the future goal is to have everything compatible just with ICP and not having to wrap it. That is their goal. So then I take this back into the token pool. Let's see if I can add to my staking. And then I can harvest this whenever I want as well. That 7 will just be staked for a month, but I can harvest this. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to add. I wish there was a max button here, but I can do it myself. Point. Oh, whoa. What just happened there? That was weird. Maybe I can't add. Hold on, I'm going to try again. Okay, I'll put a 0 first. There we go. I have no clue what just happened there, everybody, but luckily it wasn't catastrophic. And then confirm. Can I do that? Well, it's not a lot, but it's all I have left. Okay, and then it did. It let me deposit successfully. Okay, boom, and it was added to my balance. Ooh, they added all of it. So the wrapped ICP that I earned, I basically had it put in here. So I don't know when you harvest it, if it goes into there as well, or if you add more money, it takes what you earned and put it in there. That's cool. I'm glad we did that. So that is ICP swap. I'm actually going to leave this in the comments right here. Let me actually do it on here so I can read it and do it. App.icp swap.com. Oh, so I'm gonna have to let me see here. HTTPS. Okay, hold on. But there's no www. So this is the cool thing with Internet Computer. There's no www on it, and that's one thing I've noticed because it's on the blockchain. So this should be a link you can use right there. Boom, and then hold on, don't press it yet. Let me just make sure it works. Okay, you're good to go. That's a good link. Everything good to go. So yeah, it goes in your wallet when you add more. That's really cool. I like that. I like to see that. It goes in my wallet. Hold up, let's see. You're right. It did. It went to my wallet, bud. Good call. It went right to my wallet there. That's how much I've earned already in ICP. So, and then it goes to your wallet, and you can add it again and add it again, and like that. That's called compounding. So now let's go to some ICP. Look at this. Oh, it's up above $7. Yeah. This is awesome. Why? Because if you've been following my channel, we have been doing this weekly video for a very long time, this weekly close video. And right now we are in a good way. We are basically where we want to be. This is what we wanted to have happen. We have our second weekly green candle. And this is what I've been calling for weeks and weeks, hoping for this to happen. And now it has finally happened. Look at this. Every time we get two candles that are green in a row, it turns into a big rise. Now, this was in a downtrend, though. We were on our way down. Now that we are actually looking like bottoming out and on our way back up, these might actually turn out to be the better. So we aren't just going to rise up and then go all the way back down, to where we were at. So hopefully that trend doesn't continue, but we can't keep that, out of our minds. We have to, recognize that that is there, that we do have a possibility to just go up and then right back down to where we were, especially in a bull run. But let's not go there. We have a nice level of support right here. That's just worst case scenario. Let's get that out of the way. All right. Now, this is a massive level that we have basically overtaken right here. Why is that? Okay. And that level is going to be important going forward. Now let's look where we closed here. That was at 638, and then we closed this week at 722. So we closed almost $1 above last week. That is really, really awesome. And as you see, it has sparked that recovery when you get those two nice green candles in a row. And hopefully now it turns into that third one. Only one time has it not turned into a third one, and that's when it was a massive first one and a little second one. Well, these look to be about the same size. So, and as you see here, the bears pushed back right here, but now the bulls are really starting to take hold. You see, the bears were like pushing back, but now the bulls are getting in control again. And that looks like this is the level that we want to go to continue stepping stone further up. So ICP will be 5K USD in 8 years. I like that. Let's leave that there. But let's get some indicators out here. This is the perfect time for the EMA 9 as well as the RSI. Let's see. We should still be above that median price. So 28, and yes, it's down at 26. So this is bullish. This price being above this yellow one, that is really good. And we're still oversold, though, on the weekly, because anything under 30 means there's buying pressure. There's pressure to buy this crypto right now. Anything under this. So there's buying pressure. The EMA 9 is at 747. That's going to be our where we want to close above on the weekly. That is what we needed to actually get above on the weekly. Unfortunately, we closed below the EMA 9. What is going to be imperative for this to keep going is this next candle closing above the weekly EMA 9. That is what I'm going to be looking for in order to call a complete reversal in the market. That is what I'm going to be looking for. And then going back up and at least touching the 21. So that's what I want to see in a continued rally. If we don't do that, we might only go up to 10 and then, find support between 7 and 10 for a while. And I'm okay with that. If we just go up, and test 10 and, just keep going sideways between 7 and 10 for a little while, that's good with me. Now let's look at the daily, because the weekly is looking good, but where are we in the shorter term? So as you see, this big price resistance level going all the way back has now been broken with that ascending triangle. And this, it was actually a cup and handle as well that played out, that got us to the top of that wedge again and for a breakout. Now there is a massive area of resistance all throughout here. and it's going to be hard to break, but we are where we need to be. We closed above yesterday, above that ascending triangle. That's good. So we continue going up. Now, it looks like we're about due for a pump or a retest of this level. So we might go back down to $7. If we don't pump here up to 10, then we are going to retest this $7 level. That's what's going to be happening next. Now, the good thing is the EMA 9 is at 684 and the EMA 21 is at 647. Now, we are getting overbought here on the daily. But as you see, that head and shoulders actually broke out to the upside. It didn't break out to the downside like we were speculating, which is good. But the farther up here we get, I mean, we still have room to go. We still have a lot of room to grow. So I'm down with this. Sorry, my mouth is really hurting today. I almost did the mask. At the last second, I put my teeth in, but they are just screaming at me right now. And it's not because of this. It's because my dentures are too close together. And every 5 years, you're supposed to change your dentures. And on the top, one side is off and they have to balance it, but it costs like $300. So I'm just going to go get that done. I have to. It's like torture. It's like if you ever wanted to torture somebody, just get them a pair of dentures that don't fit. That's probably one of the worst pains I've ever felt. I'm going to have to take this off, guys. Yeah, I'm going to be right back. Instant relief, though. Oh my God. That was brutal, man. Sorry, everybody. I just had to take my teeth out because they were just crushing my teeth together. And when I pulled them out, I was expecting teeth to come out with it, the ones that I still have. But yeah, I definitely need to just go get my dentures. Every 5 years, you're supposed to get them realigned or whatever, or new ones. So, but anyway, let's get back to this. This is looking good still. But what I want to see now, have we got above the 50? Have we got above the 50 yet? Yes. This was a major area of resistance. Look at this. We have not been above the 50 since back in March. We have not been above this 50-day moving average. So, oh man, I'm so much happier now that my mouth doesn't hurt. Um, but look at that 50-day moving average at $7. So, and we are at 732, and that's the level we'll go down if we have to, have a reset if we don't take off, and go up and at least touch the $8 to $10 level. Because there's going to be a lot of resistance in there. So who knows where we'll land? But between $8 and $10, then we will go down and touch not only this ascending triangle breakout as support, but this 50-day moving average as support. Now, let's see. I think we were already above the 100 and 200, right? Is that? I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Oh, no. Okay. I was thinking of a different. I was thinking on the 4 hour then. Okay. So we definitely aren't above the 100. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of the 4 hour. The 4 hour, we are above those and not the 50. That's what I was thinking of. But on the 100, that is going to be, look at that, right at the $10 level. So if we break out and go up and touch any of this area, this is our next massive level of resistance at $9.79, right around here. This one right there, 968. That is our next level of resistance on the macro level, at least. But by the time we get there, we're going to be oversold. Now we can always go up oversold a little bit, go back down, reset, and keep going. Like if this is the starting of another kind of bull run, which in alt season, who knows, right? It might start early this go around. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's why I say let's take it one step at a time. And that's what we've done. That's what ICP has done too. So I really like to see that. All right, now let's look at this EMA 200, and this is going to be a big deal. Let's see what you guys are saying though before I move on. That's one thing I'm going to do a lot more is interacting with you guys because why else do lives, right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, dude, I can do uploads and not interact, but on lives, like that's the whole point, right? Is interacting with you guys, and sometimes I forget to do that. I get so into the price of ICP or whatever. What's up, Solstice? Dead man, fake news. All my peeps are here. King Love too. What is up? All my peeps are here. What's up, man? You're gonna check out the ICP swap I already put in. Oh, you put some in. Nice. Yeah, so I did before, and I want to put more in. And I will put more in, but we will see what's going on with that. Has anyone else used ICP swap? Are you guys staking Ghost? Because I don't think you can get the Ghost token. The one over here. I don't think you can get this one unless you had the Ghost ICP and got the airdrop. At least until this swap function is open to everybody. So we'll see about that. But the price is looking so awesome. Where's that 200 though? Okay, and then this is what I was talking about, guys, when I was saying after we break like the $10 level, look right here, the 968 $10 level, then our next level of resistance is a lot higher up. When you get down to the bottom like this, your resistance levels are a lot closer together. You see how it's hard to break out each time? But once you start actually breaking out and getting going, then and breaking, at moving average after moving average, then they start to get farther apart. And so you actually get to start moving up with more force and more, oomph. Because on the way down, there wasn't a lot of support, which means there isn't going to be a lot of resistance back on the way up. So that is very important to think about, especially how fast ICP went down. That's actually really good if you think about it for the way back up, because if it went down so fast, there's not going to be a lot of resistance on most of the things going back up. Let's zoom out just a little bit and you can see what I'm talking about on the daily. A lot of these levels just went super fast. See that? There's not a whole lot of confirmation. This is going to be our biggest level right here between like 26 all the way up to, I would say right here, 53. 26 to 53. That is going to be our biggest resistance area. Why? Because it spent the most time there. That is how you judge where a resistance or support is. So we're just going to fly through some of these levels. I mean, down here, it's going to get a little more nitty gritty, right? But once we start heading up, we're going to really get some traction going behind us. So the future, that's what I'm not talking about like in a couple days, but the future of ICP is looking pretty sweet on the way back up. I'm not going to lie. There's going to be certain levels that we're going to have to overtake 15 to like 25, but levels after that are just not as thick, right? So getting hair in my mouth now. I guess there's a bunch of hair. My cat lays on my mask, and what he doesn't realize is he sheds too. And so when I'm breathing, talking in the mask, like hair just flies into my mouth. But yeah, that's what's happening with ICP. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of your time on this. Let's go directly to the small time frames now. Yeah, this is what I like to see. The RSI. Look at that while I get this ready. That is some good looking RSI right there. The only thing I don't like is this double top right here on the 30-minute. That could be very, very dangerous. But it's only on the 30-minute, so it doesn't worry me too bad. We are above major moving averages. The 100 and 200 are our support right here. We did briefly spend time under the 100. So if we can get the smaller time frames out here, we'll have more of an idea of where we're, what we're dealing with on the 30-minute here. Yeah, so these are going to be actually the ones to watch, and we're above both of them. Cool, the EMA 9. This is the biggest one for shorter time frames because that means the last 9 candles. Is it above the last 9 candles? And it is. 728 is the average for the last 9 candles, but it does look like some form of a head and shoulder, but that broke to the upside. So like I was saying, maybe a double top right here. Let's look at the 1 hour for that. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So this looks like an M. And when you get an M, what happens? You just got to finish the M, right? So, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen. That's just a double top for you. We've seen several double tops or double bottoms play out, but we've seen a lot of double bottoms not play out as well. So we'll see. If this does, we will go back down to we will go back down to about 675. That breakout point. Remember, I was saying like 680 is that breakout point. Look at that breakout point right here. This was support, and once you break out of that, area, or it was resistance at first, and then turned support, and then it went back under it and then broke out. But this double top here is a little bit, sketchy right now, but it looks strong. It doesn't look like that level wants to break. It looks like it's going to keep going higher. And if we can confirm another move past this point, I think that will negate this double top. So basically, all we need to do is go back up to like 750 again, or even no, 750 is about where it would have to go. I would say possibly above 740, it would be good, but yeah. See how we're super over bought right here? And those are double tops too. It just doesn't look good unless this goes up again. See, and they're pretty far apart too. So normally, if you have this and then this right next to it, that would trigger a big double bottom. Just within this far apart, though, it doesn't make me worry as much. But that is, a definite double top. Now let's go to the 4 hour and we'll really see what it looks like. Okay, that doesn't look as bad on the 4 hour, but it definitely does look like a cup and handle or a possible double top here. And the reason I'm a little bit more worried about it as not a cup and handle and more as a double top, because we have just upward momentum here and a lot of volatility on the and this is on the 4 hour. Look how much volatility we've been getting on the 4 hour. So that's pretty significant, but we're above all of the levels. So with this double top, I don't know. Let's be mindful of it, but don't be worried about it. It's just looking too good. And even on the 4 hour, we are above the simple moving average. Everything is looking decent. So I say, man, I'm just getting more ICP. I'm going to put it, lock it away. I'm going to stake it. I'm going to put it on as many of these places. I'm looking for Infinity Swap as well. Sonic OO, I'm putting liquidity on there. I'm going to try to do be involved with all of these, and possibly the more they get staked, the bigger the APR. I don't know how that works. They might just change it. I don't want to make up stuff. Just I'm not 100% sure with that. Now I do want to get in Ghost as well. 119% right there. So, what do you guys think about that? Okay, looks bullish to me. Well, I mean, how could it not? Everything is looking super freaking good. And the thing is, we haven't had this since November. So I think we're going to call it a night. My mouth is really hurting. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I did try to just stick it out. Like, I'm not a wuss. I was just going to wear the mask, and I was like, I'll just sit through the pain. Pain got too bad. So you heard me screaming in the other room, I bet. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.